Hello, my friends. Hello, my new subscribers, and welcome to my channel. And a big namaste and gratefulness to my old subscribers who have been watching. Sorry for my inconsistency, but I shall try to be more consistent now. I had made a very beautiful video in shorts. I don't know if any of you guys got a chance to see it. It was in shorts about honoring one's Shakti. A lot of people talk about empowering yourself, honoring yourself, but how do you actually do it, and how do you actually lose power as well? And today I will be telling you 5 to 6 points as to how we as women especially lose our power, and how it's very important to regain these things in our lives to get empowered again and to be in control of our Shakti. Shakti is nothing but our energy and who we are as women, and why we lose it. And while it's all very good to think about these things, there have to be practical ways where we can immediately see a misstep and start correcting it. So let's get to it, and let me talk to you about the things that make us lose power as women. Okay, now the first thing, I'm really terrible at points, so I've got them all written down, and I'm going to tell you the first thing that we do as women is that we compare our journeys with other people's journeys. We look at where somebody else is happy in their life and try to create the similar circumstances in our lives without understanding why we are where we are. If you believe in karma, if you believe in the law of karma, believe it or not, our souls choose this life. We've chosen the hardships that we face, so we overcome our difficulties. By comparing ourselves and our journeys to somebody else, we want that journey instead of the journey that we are in. That means we're not honoring where and who we are at the moment. It all boils down to this one statement with every misstep that we do. First was comparing. There's no need for you to compare yourself to another person. You're absolutely unique. You need to express yourself in your unique way. If you start trying to express yourself in somebody else's way, it's never going to work. You're again doing a disservice to yourself. You're looking at someone else's style, someone else's way of dressing, somebody else's way of achieving. Is this honoring who you are and your talents? So forget what somebody else has and stop comparing your life to somebody else's life, and start honoring the talents that you've been given. And you've got to do that when you stop comparing, when you stop looking outside, is that's when you will start looking at yourself. So get your attention back from outside, from that comparison situation where you're losing your vitality, losing your energy, and bring it back to yourself. The second thing that we often do, which I've spoken about in, which also gets in the way of law of attraction, which I've made another video, if you can check it out, is criticizing the life that you have, by saying, oh, it's not good, it's terrible, I wish this was there or that was there. The moment you catch yourself doing that, stop it. As ladies, there are too many critics inside us, which we have now put inside our head. Many times it's the way our mother judged us, many times it's the way our friends judged us. These are not our opinions of ourselves, they are somebody else's opinion of us. I remember in school, everyone thought I was a very problematic child. Everyone, the girls and everyone, they were very different from me. I came from a different background, and I remember being ostracized for it. And somewhere, instead of celebrating who I was and where I came from, I tried to fit in, which is the worst thing you can do, honestly. It is so disempowering to you as a human being to try to get yourself accepted and change yourself to be accepted in the new environment. So this is one thing that we've got to do, is stop criticizing ourselves from. So when we criticize ourselves, now it gets projected into the outer world, and the other people then also start criticizing us because we are not believing in who we are. Like I said, I was giving you an example. When I came to a new school when I was really small, I felt completely out of place, and instead of just liking who I was, the way I was, I tried to fit into and live by their parameters of what was considered good. It was probably the worst decision ever I made in my life, because after making those decisions, that's what I kept on doing, trying to get, appreciated, trying to get accepted. Even if you do get accepted by these people, eventually you're getting accepted for something who you're not. So you're again dishonoring yourself. So when you criticize yourself on the inside, it gets projected outside and it becomes worse for you. And even if it turns into appreciation, it's no good because you're not being appreciated for who you are. So criticizing is one really sad thing. When you criticize yourself, and this also includes your body. Like the world thinks women ought to be thin, world thinks women ought to be a certain way, or world thinks, and we have all these images being thrown at us constantly, like this is how you should look, this is how you should be, at this age you should be doing this, at this age you should be doing that. Where is you in this? Where is your opinion in this? And sometimes it's so hard as women at times, they can't even differentiate the voice which is coming inside, whether it's coming from you really, or is it coming from a projected fear of other people's, their fears and their insecurities. So that's another thing. The third thing which I say is, after you stop criticizing is a kind of a complaining in a way. I'm not happy with this, I'm not happy with that, look at the way this is done. And this complaining usually is not about yourself. This, now you are projecting your inner fears and insecurities onto others, but that is creating a vibe. Complain. Again, that means you're not happy with whatever has been given to you. You're unhappy with your journey, you're unhappy with everything. It is a kind of a criticism in a way. It's a kind of, this nature of constantly also finding. Complaint means you're finding faults now with others as well. It wasn't enough you're finding it with yourself. As a woman, you're now projecting it onto others, and you're complaining about others also. So whatever is happening, you start blaming them, or you start complaining about your situation. This is another way of saying that you are not happy. So what can you do? Stop complaining. Don't complain. Whenever you see challenging situations, instead of making it worse by doubling it and telling other people stop complaining altogether, just tell the universe, chalo theek hai, give me more, give it more. The moment you accept, the moment you sort of say, okay, fine, this is it, I accept this situation, and you silence that complaining mind, and you don't make it worse by telling your friends and everybody the situation, suddenly you will find so much peace when you just keep quiet and you don't discuss it anymore, and you'll find that you don't need to complain anymore. Here your Shakti is again going away. Unhappiness with what you are, who you are, it comes down to the same thing. And the other thing which is horrible, which is the number one reason why women are where they are, is they don't stand up for themselves. Forget standing up for others, they don't stand up for themselves. When something wrong is happening, women as a whole, we've been conditioned to keep quiet, to adjust, to make peace with the situation, change yourself, but not stand up. By not standing up, I don't mean always fight, always scream, always keep saying please don't do this. I mean you need to take out your strength, your energy, and say, please, I don't like it. And if you can't say that through your demeanor, through your behavior, you have to draw those boundaries and just put an end to it. Like, if you do not speak up for yourself, it's game over. So that is the number one reason why women lose their energy. Our Shakti goes. So that was my last point, standing up for yourself. I have seen in my life, the more I let go, the worse it got. So if you keep letting go, or if you look like a character, like the person who will let go, believe me, you will be taken advantage of. So all in all, these were my main points for today, and I hope they make sense to you, because if you sit and analyze where all as a woman you are losing power, you will immediately start correcting these few circumstances. Sometimes people are too nice, too kind. They don't know where to draw the line. The boundaries are so poor that is a teaching our, unfortunately, our uh, patriarchal society has taught us that this is what nice women are. And the more we are buying into that, the worse it actually gets for us, till we finally realize that we're not here to serve anyone's needs or anything. We are here to serve first our own needs, and after that be of service to other people. If you can't even honor yourself, what use will you be to other people? If you are not living up to your highest potential for yourself, then where will you be able to be of any consequence to other people in your life? So these are my takes on what I think are the reasons why we as women lose our shakti, lose our power, and a few ways I've explained to you where we can stop doing those things, like complaining, criticizing, comparing, and not having good boundaries, being too nice, being too kind, not standing up for ourselves. These were my few points, which I believe are the number one reasons why we are in difficult situations in our lives. If we are upstanding for ourselves, we honor our boundaries, we don't criticize, we don't complain, we help others also find their energy, we'll be a blessing to everybody and anybody around us. And after that, when we learn how to protect our energy also, we will be mindful also who and when we give our energy to, why we give our energy to those people. Only people who are respectful of your energy will then get your time and deserve your space. They should be deserving. So first you've got to believe that you are all that. You've got to believe that you are Shakti incarnate, and you have everything as a human being already given inside of you, for you to do well, to blossom, to do exceptionally well with your talents. When you stop looking outside and you start looking inside, you'll start seeing that they're there. It's time that you start honoring them, start working on them, and I feel like this will make a huge change in your life. At least it's made a huge change in my life, and it's really turned things around for me. Tell me how you feel about this video, and what have been your experiences as a woman, and where have you lost your energy, and what are you doing to bring the energy back in your life? What are your nuskas? Do share them with me, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And if there are any topics that you like, that you think should be covered in this vlog, that I do on my travels, yoga, Reiki, things I've learned, do let me know. I'll try to include them also in my video. Thanks for listening, and stay tuned for more, and any suggestions are welcome. Thank you. Till tomorrow. See you.